Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. What's popping, guys? Welcome to ZeerTalks and welcome to the match reaction, guys, of the DFB Pokal first round against SV Wiesbaden. Do you want to know what was the score in that game? And no, don't think I'm laughing because I'm happy we went through. I'm relieved that we went through. But Salaha, if I'm being really honest, the scoreline 3-2 to FC Bayern München. And if I'm being quite frank and honest with y'all, I am not the most satisfied human being at the moment because, don't get it twisted, it's funny, after the game, I go with my friends chilling and we're watching the penalty shootout the way it turned out and Grimsby knocking out Man United. Congrats to Grimsby, by the way. Yeah, and Man United fans can absolutely hold that. Laughing at Touchdown was funny. Big up Touchdown if you're around. Speaking of big ups as well, big up to Charlie's take. Big up to Charlie himself. Go check out his channel. He was with me while I was watching my game and he was watching the United game. You get me? But listen, I am not moved with what happened today, and we will talk about it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Before we begin, you know exactly what to do. Subscribe, press alarm bell for future content notifications, like, comment your way. Go check, and I was supposed to say like, there you go, like, comment your way. Go check ZeerTalks socials, and inshallah you're well wherever you may be. And yeah, man, as I said earlier, I hope you enjoy this match reaction. Now, where do I begin? Where do I begin with these guys? The title says it all. We are our worst enemy. Again, I repeat.
We are our worst enemy.
Do you want to know why? The amount of chances we created for ourselves, only to be missing. Again, word to Roman Reigns, it's like missionary, over and over and over. So this is our chances missed. Again, we miss over and over and over and over. By the time we're 2-0 up, we concede 2 goals. So now we make lives very difficult for ourselves. Also, we need to address the defensive side of the game because this is the problem I have with this team. Yeah? Is we are so susceptible. Finally, I'm able to say the word correctly, right? We're so susceptible to conceding a single shot or 2 out of a single or 2 counterattacks. Why? Are all of a sudden our defense being inept now? So we can't be competent defensively. Like, we can't be competent defensively. Is it that hard? Like, you know what it is? Like, literally, the way we move defensively, it's literally like you are in a palace, yeah, and you're one of the guard, and you're like the guards that's letting royalty walk through. That's literally our back line. I'm sorry, I'm calling that out. This is literally our back line, guys. Yeah. Well, that attacker of theirs, well, I need to give him a shout out, bro, because he scored 2 goals. Kaya. Yeah. We let Faith Kaya, I must say that right, go through our back line like he was Mohammed bin Salman. Big up to MBS, by the way. That's my crown prince. You get me? Big up to him if he ever watches this match reaction. Not like he ever will, but if he does, Allah yatawal amrak, inshallah, ya Rab, Amir Mohammed Salman. Anyway, as I was saying, we're treating Kaya like him now. That's what we're doing. We're treating him like, because I don't get it. The first goal we concede, yeah? The first goal we concede, what happens is we're basically, the guy basically crosses the ball. Well, Sasha Bowie, you know what? He didn't even have a bad game. To be fair, he actually didn't have a bad game. He was creating a few chances in the first half. And he actually did contribute in winning that penalty, even though, to be really honest, I actually think it was more of a penalty, the one that was not given, than the one that I eventually was given, because the one that was given, realistically, did not really hit the brother's hand like that, whereas the other one, the guy blatantly on the ground, pushes his hand onto the ball, and that kind of deflects the ball away from, I believe, Kane taking a shot, if I'm not mistaken. So that's what it is. We'll talk about that in a second. But Bowie, other than that, the brother, defensively inept for crosses. Not just actually, in general, he's just defensively inept. How, like, I back you, bro. I backed you. Yeah, and on the ball today, you showed that you're not that bad on the ball. I can't even lie. On the ball, it's not even that as bad as Bayern fans make out. But this is where Bowie becomes a problem, unfortunately. This brother can't mark crosses. This brother can't even track his man attack. Or, you know what? I don't even want to say can't. But he decides not to. I do not know why. He decides to go more central when he's supposed to be more wide. He's not even tracking the cross. Not tracking. He's not even like getting near to the guy who's crossing the ball so he can try to block it. No, he's going central. Like, I understand defensively you have to try to string yourself with your teammates, blah, 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 defense. I get it, formula, I get it. But at times, you also need to try to anticipate the cross. And if it's coming from your side, you should be the guy trying to at least try to block it. And he didn't even do that. He just went to centrally. And then he's not the only problem. You have Guerrero lying, cheating, and stealing, bro. This brother, where the hell was he? Can someone tell me where he was? I think that guy was too busy finding tendies from Liv Morgan. Yeah, lying, cheating, and stealing. Dominic Rafael Guerrero, bro. Mysterio. I don't know. Where was he, bro? Somebody tell me. Maybe he was looking for tendies, maybe some nuggets. I don't know. He's looking for nuggies. Because he wasn't marking the cross. And then Kimmin Jackass, we'll get to him for the second goal. But the first goal, he's nowhere to be seen, but he's not as much as of a fault to the other guy who actually want to rate highly, Jonathan Tah. Jonathan Tah realistically should have anticipated that cross sooner. And he didn't. And by then, Kaya got through and won the ball. So the reaction was poor from him. So that's my thoughts on the first goal that we conceded in the second half. The second one, Kim Min-jae decides to head the ball back, and then Kaya runs through, like I mentioned, royalty. Yeah, and Jonathan Tah overcommitting. I do not know why he's overcommitting, but he is. I don't agree with that move, and we paid the price for it. Goes through 1v1. And by the way, can I call out Urbig in this one? I'm sorry. I still have my trust and faith in the kid. But you see, this is one of the moments in which he's giving ammunition to the Bayern fans that are against him, because the guy shoots the ball straight in the middle, and the guy is just not even in position to save that. Like, how? I'm sorry, that is so fraudulent that if it was Onana doing it, which by the way he had a terrible game against Grimsby from what I've seen of the shootouts and what I heard in game, he would be called out. So realistically speaking, Urbig, you have to be called out for this. You're a part of FC Bayern München. You're not in Köln anymore, right? So you are getting called out for that. Let's be honest, you just are. But yeah, listen, the fact that we even allowed them to get through and score, that annoys me. But what annoys me even more is the fact that we just kept on missing and missing and missing and missing. And by the way, Luis Diaz, you may have had a decent game, but how many chances did you miss today? Around 4 to 5 of them? The bicycle kick, the one which you scuffed, and skied over the post for some reason. Yeah, you shot one right at the defender. I'm sure I'm missing out. Oh, there was one in which he was 1v1 and he's finessing it wide. Yeah, it's already 4 mentioned. Like, Luis Diaz, brother, you could have had a hat trick, yeah, or more, and you missed them chances. Harry Kane missed a few chances too, yeah, but I'll get to Harry Kane in a second. Michael Olise, he scored a goal off of Leonard Carl creating that chance. which Bowie, by the way, I do not know why it took forever to shoot. But anyways, the ball went over to Olise and he scored. The ball trickled to him and he scored. That was the second goal. And then, yeah, man, listen. We get back to Harry Kane. The brother scores the penalty. That was one that I mentioned earlier about the Sasha Boy one. And then he had another penalty one after that whole rebound debacle that happened. And which Kane actually did win the penalty. He takes it, and I'm thinking, you know what? Usually, this brother don't score a penalty twice in a game. He just doesn't. So I had a bad feeling that he was going to miss. Now, of course, there was a time in which he scored. I actually think he did score 2 penalties in a game last season in the Bundesliga. It was, I think, against Augsburg, if I'm not mistaken. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. And then he did that Bundesliga goal, which he headed in. But that's besides the point. The point is, most likely, he's likely to miss one and score the other. So when he was taking the second one, I'm like, shit, he probably might miss. So please don't overthink. Please don't overthink. I'm like, basically, I was saying, please don't have this thing of like, oh, I have to take it 2 top ends, otherwise I'm gonna miss. Like, this is what he probably done. This is what he probably done. So, and guess what? He shot straight at the goalkeeper. Great. But you know what? One thing I'll say about Harry Kane, he did dodge his own bullet when Stanisic made a nice cross from his side. Yeah. And then Harry Kane wins the header and scores in the end to win us the game. But by all means, do I still believe this was not good enough at all. Yeah. And by the way, let's just talk about the other players. Kimmich, I thought Kimmich done okay. Nothing special. He's just done okay. Some good passes. Could be a bit more direct, but it was somewhat direct, like more direct than what he was last season. Less direct than what he has been lately. So it would be nice if he was more direct. But you could see, again, few moments in which he tries to make that killer pass. Goretzka, on the other hand, awful. I would have been awful. Absolutely pathetic. When he come off the bench, brother, yeah, awful. This junkie, bro. When he plays bad, he plays bad, bro. Awful. Pavlovich done good though when he started. It would have been nicer if it was. Did I actually in my lineup? Did I say I would have rather had Goretzka and Pavlovich start so Kimmich can rest? Realistically, I stick by that. Kimmich should have rested. I think Olise should have rested. But then again, and Kane too. I think. But the way the game went, my God, makes sense why they started. Makes sense why they started. Seriously, what the fuck was I watching? I don't even want to. This is the first time I think I swore in this video. Yeah. Because I actually don't want to swear in match reactions. But like, what was that, man? Seriously, what was that? We're through. Alhamdulillah. We are through. However, we need to improve on our finishing and our defending needs to be way better. And by the way, now fans are going to say, well, this just proves that Upamecano is our best defender. We miss Upamecano. We did. Okay, yes, I understand. He's been playing good for the past, I wouldn't even say past year. I would say past half a year or maybe 8 months or so. But by all means, is this guy still not a bozo? He is still a bozo. This guy is a mistake waiting to happen eventually. If it wasn't today, it was going to be in the next game. Bro, there's going to be a point in the season in which he'll do something stupid and then we will call it out and we'll be like, oh, see, he's a fraud. Let's not fall for the performances that he's been giving throughout. Okay, cool, great, keep going. Now you perform more like that, cool. Now today he didn't play, obviously, so now people are going to say he was missed. But personally for me, it doesn't matter. Jonathan Tah should still be able to do a job. And Kim Min-jae, if he's supposed to be taking the place of Jonathan Tah or whoever, yeah, and if he's supposed to be the guy that's back to full fitness and it's going to be the same Kim Min-jae we got at Napoli got before we got him, what was that today in the second goal? I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for Kim Min-jackass to actually be Kim Min-jae again. When is that ever going to happen? I don't know. But, hey, But listen, did I miss on anybody else that come on? Stanisic, I thought he did okay when he come on. He actually impacted the game. So did Konrad Leimer, although Konrad Leimer, brother, there was a time he pissed me off. Just, brother, shoot or pass, bro. Stop taking your sweet time on the ball when you're supposed to make a last decision in the final third. But other than that, I thought he was sound. So yeah, man, that's really. I didn't miss anyone. Oh, actually, there is one more player. There is actually one more player before I go. Oh, how could I? Oh, how could I miss this guy? تعال تعال, don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere حبيبي, don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere حبيبي, تعال تعال تعال, تعال تعال, don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere. You come off the bench يا خرا, يا غبي, انت, and you think you can do what you did and absolutely fail every single time? This is what I am on about. You, my friend, you are just a waiter. That's all you are. You are just a waiter, bro. Stop thinking you are the chef. You ain't shit. Genuinely speaking, that game against RB Leipzig, like I said, bad start, good ending. Yeah? You know why? Because I actually watch fucking football. I don't watch, I don't know, I don't watch Glazers on social media 24/7. Don't get it twisted. Sometimes on my TikTok feed, it'll pop up. But I don't carelessly just, appreciate it. If I see something worth reposting, something, I'll do it. With Nabri, is there really anything worth reposting other than 2020 season? Honestly, other than the 2020 season, is there anything worth reposting, or like other than maybe some of his goals against, like, maybe, I don't know, an Arsenal or something? Is there anything really worth reposting with this guy? Like, this brother genuinely for a while now has just been Mr. Purple Patches. That's all he's been. So yeah, man, listen, we need to get somebody in, and we need to get somebody in ASAP. Also, one more thing to note as well while we're at it, because I know Carl got subbed off for him. Carl should not be playing in the 10. He should be playing on the right, and Ulise should be playing in the 10. I felt like Carl played a bit better when he was on the right, not when he was in the 10. In some phases of the game, and Ulise, he can do a job anywhere, but like the brother, in my opinion, I felt like would have been more effective to, at least for today, while Carl was playing, if he was more central than if he was more on the right. That's just the way I saw it. But yeah, man, just in general, man, like, not good enough. And by the way, this Diaz, brother, I'm not gonna lie, in terms of finishing, yeah, I told man, by the way, hey, buy on board. Remember, if he doesn't work out, it's on you. It's on you. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna end it here. It's been a long match reaction because I had a lot to get on my chest. Listen, you know exactly what to do. Subscribe, press the alarm bells for future content notifications, like, comment it away, and give me your thoughts and opinions on the game. Go check socials, and inshallah you're well wherever you may be. Yeah, man, listen. Alhamdulillah, we're through. Thank God. We need to fix up defensively and in terms of our finishing. Take care. See y'all later.